Keep retention, man. Cut their hair. Back with another video, man. 2026, February. Still no relapse. Now, if you are having intercourse or retention, a lot comes with that, right? But the only thing that's good about it is if you're not releasing, a lot more comes with that, right? You have to become the perfect person. Some girls can take it, some girls can't. Some girls want to control you, they want to impose their will on you. They're going to want you to do what they want you to do. They're going to want you to play the role they want you to play. They're going to want you to come around, try to make their baby daddy jealous. Or your thing is try to make the other guy jealous. Whatever role they want you to play, they're going to try to oppose that will on you. When you're in retention, you're not with the games. You're harder to manipulate. You're harder to control. Some girls don't like that, and they're going to flee. Right? They're going to give you that cap. Once they find out you're not doing what they want you to do, they're going to flee. Right? And that's okay, because you're fine with it. You're not easily get jealous. You're not easily manipulated. Unless you really want a relationship with that person, then okay, whatever. You go around their ex, blah blah. Be cool. Some of the exes want them back. Some of them don't. Some of them are messing with their exes secretly. Some of them want to show their ex that they could get somebody. Some, it's all manipulation and games. Some of them are really cool too. Some girls are really cool too. All right, not all of them is trying to use you. That's like a parasitic relationship. They're not parasites, right? They're not trying to impose your will. They just want you there to be cool. Some of them just want you there for to prove something to someone. Like, I could get a guy, or I could get that guy. You know what I'm saying? So they're there for that. They all have an end game. Everyone has an end game. When you find one that doesn't, then that's really cool. Then you go with it. But female nature is automatically to test you. So they're going to test you some way, somehow, just to see if you're grounded or not. No matter what. If they don't have somebody on the side, they're going to act like they have somebody. They could act like they have somebody on the side, or they could really have somebody on the side. It doesn't matter. But in USA 2024, they usually have a guy or two on the side that they're either giving it up to, or playing, or stringing along, or playing mind games with. Either you're going to care, or you're not going to care. It doesn't matter. But whatever you do, don't be the first one to go back to them if you do break up with them. Because they're betting on you to be weak. They're counting on you to be weak while they're doing their thing. And if you do try to come back, they could accept you, they could not. But all they want to say is that, okay, I held out more than he did, right? And then if you come back, then you have to submit. You're maybe subconsciously submitting to their will. If you come back, then you're losing. You're at the edge. You're at the point where you're like, you're behind now. You're under them now. And they know if they come back, then they gotta submit to your will and stuff like that. Sometimes they try to come back and still try to oppose their will. And if you don't go for it again, they still get mad and they do the same thing all over again. And you're like, why did I let them come back? Right? Some of them come back for revenge, just to make you feel worse, just to try to bring you down. Girls are really combative, and they do not forgive or forget. Not some of them, not all of them. Some of them, right? Right? But when you see that cool guy in retention, they know they can't play you. They have to respect you. They have to come at you correct. And if they come back, they have to submit to you. Some of them don't want to do that. Some of them will never come back because they don't want to. But it's okay, because somebody else will. Now, as they do that, You're gonna be building up your manly energy, not to become better than that guy, but to become a better version of yourself. Become a stronger version of yourself, a better looking version of yourself, a smarter version of yourself, more money, right? And the more you conquer a female, and by conquering it means like they try to oppose their will, they couldn't, you defeated that. It's like you level up. It's like your level is going up. Like, I've been through that, and when you see somebody else trying to play the same game they play, it's like, I beat that part of the game already. I'm on this part of the game, right? So it becomes a little easy the more interactions you have with people. It becomes a lot easier to deal with. Like, some girls do the same thing. Like, some girls will try to use you to make their the baby daddy jealous. You could, if you're in a relationship with them, you can't help that if you're around them and you posting pictures on Facebook with them, stuff like that. It's alright, it's unhappy. That's relationship stuff. But the king retention, I vet them for a while. And some people don't even know who I'm messing with. They don't know, they never know, right? They don't know if I have a girlfriend. They don't know nothing. They think they see me walk with these girls, talking to them, but they never see what I do, what I'm doing. They always ask questions, but king retention, man, we don't kiss and tell, and we don't hate, we don't discriminate, we don't get jealous. We just let things be. And just know that, make it work for your benefit. If she's not helping you out with something, or she's not making you better, helping you make you better, then you don't deal with them. Right? You don't deal with them. You don't want to deal with people who are taking from you more than you're giving. Now, you could always flip things around. Like, if you're going out to eat, they'll go out to eat. You eat with them, that's fine. If you want somebody to hang out with, you hang out with them, that's fine. If you're fornicating, right? If you're, having interactions, you both get something out of it. Unless you release, then she's taken from you. And now you're a weaker version of yourself. She goes, have a fun time, take your energy, run around the city, with your energy, making money, doing all that good stuff, while you gotta rebuild it all over again. Now, rebuilding it all over again takes some time, but you could do it. Sometimes you won't even get a chance to. They're like, oh, I want to do it every day. By the time you try to rebuild your energy back again, they get it again. They get it again. Next thing you're in a loop, you're in a cycle. And once you get your energy drained, and they keep draining it before it could be built all the way, you become weaker. And that's how it goes, right? Next thing you're making less money, less people are messing with you, and all that good stuff. Now, when you're working on yourself, you're working on getting money, you keep building up that energy, more opportunities is coming, you keep on looking, keep on searching, and next thing you know, boom, you're somewhere you wasn't before, and you're better than you was before, right? And some people who are messing with other people, you can be with a girl and still get to a goal. It could take longer. It could take, right? You could become a cop getting drained, right? But the status of the cop was getting drained, and the status of the cop was not getting drained. It's two different things. Your life it becomes better when you're retention, but your quality of life becomes better on retention. If you're not retaining, you still have a good life. You still could become a cop. You still could become a doctor, but the quality of life is better on retention. you're not better than anyone in retention. Your quality of life feels better. You feel better. You talk better. You're smoother. You, people feel better around you, right? You're not going a day where somebody's dissing you. You're not having the worst day of your life. And if it's a bad day, you just continue, make it a better day. Like your worst day retaining is somebody's best day. It's somebody your best day when you're retaining is your worst day when you're retaining is somebody's best day when they're not retaining. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep on going. Even if your bad things happen when you're retention, yeah. But you gotta think about it, man. Your quality of life is worth it. The interaction you have with the females, they're better than the guys. The we the reaction you guys girls get is better than the guys who's not retaining. You know the relationship, the interactions, your vibe is better, right? And they could use those guys. They could use them. Those guys to have fun, have a party. You know, have strippers, have all of that. They retain, they get their money, but your quality of life is just great. It's pure, and it may not be the purest, but you feel good. You feel good all the time. When people try to play you, you could caught back a little bit and be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna let nobody play me again. Then get that aggression comes out in retention. And it doesn't and when you do get mad on retention, it just seems like you're trying too hard or you just go overboard when you try to assert yourself when you're not retaining. But when you are retaining and do get mad, your point will get across. Your point will get across. Right? So keep retaining. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. Your life is good. Right? Even if you don't think it is. Even if you're by yourself at home and that guy upstairs or next door is having 4 or 5 girls, boom, 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 boom. That's okay. You could do better. You're doing better. You're keeping your energy to yourself. You have cleaner energy. You have a cool vibe. You're not missing out on anything. Keep retention, man. We out.